to today's Amiga stream. Today we're going to do something pretty special. Today is the day when we take a look at the games featured on Amiga Power, the album with attitude. So if you recall, if you are a frequent viewer of the YouTube channel, I went through and talked about receiving this from Matthew Smith in the mail. What a package. And I thought there is no better way to experience this than by playing the games and listening to the music. So I asked him if that would be okay, and he said sure. So here we are. First up, Sensible World of Soccer, the perennial favorite. Some say the best football game of all time. I'm inclined to agree. So let's start things off with just a friendly match. And let's see, why don't we be a national team? We'll be Sheffield. We'll bring it on back home to my previous living arrangements. So Britain or England, is that? Yeah. Okay, maybe these are national teams. I thought that these were going to be club teams. Select one more team. Okay, well, why don't we play against Ukraine? Why not? Hey, Pix. How's it going, man? Here we are, ready to rock and roll. Actually, what I want to do here is I'm going to actually set up a thing for the chat. Maybe do a color source. I already got one here. And then put that right over here. Maybe put it up a little bit. And then we can slide the chat in. Or maybe not. Let's see. I forgot that I also have to make the, you know what, we'll just let it go. If you want to watch the chat, folks, tune in on Twitch and you can see the chat because I have not set up the scene correctly. All right, let's get this thing going. Hey, Kate, 8-Bit Brit. That's right, the England team is the best. All right. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was not me that scored. I think what I accidentally did was not choose. I think I didn't choose myself to play. I think this is just the computer playing against itself. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I don't have any control over the players. So that's no good. Let's get out of here. Let's try this again. What are you talking about, Pix? My Sensi skills are unmatched. Okay, pitch type, random substitutes. Okay, that's okay. Okay, let's go with club teams. This time we're gonna pick Sheffield. I think they're in Division 1, right? Yeah, Sheffield United. All right, and we'll play against, who should we play against? Who's one of your guys' teams? I know we got some Brits here. Barnsley. Millwall. Oh, I do need to select myself as the player this time. Yeah, thanks, Pix. Southampton, you got it. Except I don't see them on here, so I've got to exit. And they're probably in Premier League, right? You know what? This is probably not going to go well if they're in the Premier League. I'll be the Wednesdays. And then we'll get out of here and we'll go back to Sheffield United and take them off. All right, here we go. It's action time. Hey, Barkbit, how's it going, man? Okay. I do have control now. All right. Oh, did you see that that steel? What? I'm a goal scorer. Oh. I don't even know what happened there. Listen, I play aggressively, Pix. Good save there on the keeper. What is that? What am I doing here? Oh. No. Just, yeah. I don't need it. I don't need formation change. What's going on here? Did I have to put in a substitute? That's weird. Okay. I don't recall ever having to do that in a sensible soccer game before. Come on. Oh, come on, get up there. Oh. Come on. Get the ball. What do they call the ball in football? That might be a penalty shot. I was pretty close to the box there. Yeah. Oh, press left when the ball's out of play. Okay, thanks, Pix. Man. What? Come on. Just the ball? They don't call it the rock? The old pigskin? They need to come up with a better name. They need to get on that. The old black and white? Oh, man. The checkered leather melon. I love it. Barkbit, you need to bring that kind of nomenclature from Sweden to Britain. Make it your goal. Yeah, the pig bladder, right, right. Come on, 11. Oh, jeez. Close save there. Yeah, that's lame, Frodo. It's like calling, that's why we call it soccer, because football is such a lame name. What kind of sport would call itself football? Hey, I managed to hold them off to a tie. I feel pretty good about that. All right, now we're going the other way. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to pause this, and we're going to listen to the Sensible World of Soccer theme here, okay? So this is from the Amiga Power album. I hope you enjoy it. There's no artist credited. Maybe we can look inside the thing here and I'll tell you who the artist is. This was remixed by Sammy Arola. Right. Here we go. All right, should still be able to hear me okay, right? All right, let's do it. Oh, come on. No! Man, they came out strong. Oh my gosh. Let's see how that transpired there. Yep, that's how it transpired. See, if I would have tried that, I would have got it carded. My guy should have taken a flop, is what he should have done. I do so well till I get close to the goal and then things fall apart. Yeah, this is like the theme from Shaft, mixed into Sensible World of Soccer. I love it. I keep hitting left accidentally when the ball is out of play. Thanks, Barkbit. Barkbit, you need to get on one of these compilations, man. You are the composer, magnificent, in the Amigos family. You are the man. You need to remix some Amiga tune and get famous and fortunate. Get out of there. Get out of there. Clear it. Jeez. Super slow-mo. I love it. All right. Let's get at least one goal. Oh, geez, no. Yeah, this album is all remixes. Oh. Just want to get one shot on goal. Okay. I feel like it wasn't a total loss. All right. So that was goal scoring superstar hero. The first time I played Sensible Soccer was on the Xbox 360. They released a version of it that I bought when I lived in Korea, and it was great. I knew then that it was something special. You know, it was the sprites were bigger, but it was still like chunky, pixelated. Come on, get it. I just don't. This is a game. You know, it's obviously a lot easier than Kickoff 2, but just like the concept of getting your players into some kind of a formation is beyond me. But I still have a lot of fun. I have fun every single time I play this game. All right, and that's going to do it for our first game. Now we're going to load up something else. Get ready. Let's see here. Our next game is... See how long it takes you to guess it. Oh. This is something that... Okay, and of course, this is something that happens all the time where it picks the wrong Amiga. There's something I have to switch. It's in a config file or something that to make it not do that. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. Tiny little slug. Oh, I mean, Lotus Turbo Challenge 2. So first of all, we need to take a moment to appreciate the music, the existing music in Lotus 2. It's so good. I mean, you could put lyrics to this thing. Driving my car, it's a Lotus, it's more expensive than yours. All right, so It would be wonderful if we could just keep that song going through the race. Unfortunately, we won't be able to. I want to make sure that I have my transmission set up correctly here. All right, we're good to go. Spoiler alert, I did the remix. I remember this was the first Amiga game that I ever played that floored me, that I just couldn't believe how good it was. We did this pretty early on in Amigos, I think. And up until that point, I mean, we played some good games, but there was nothing that I would say, yeah, this is definitely, you know, as good as what is out there on the consoles. But this was the game where I was like, yes, this is just as good and or better than anything out there on the consoles at the time. Oh, hey Picard, how's it going, man? Welcome. If any game is crying out for a remix, or you know, a reimagining, especially if they could do it on the Amiga, if they could put music in, and they could give you, if they could make it a real race instead of just, you know, a time trial type thing, it would be so good. I wouldn't even mind if they made it AGA. That's a lie. It better not be AGA. They can use the 020 though. I don't care about that. Yeah, Horizon Chase Turbo is close. What I'd like to see is something that's actually available to play on the Amiga. It's just the cornering and everything is so smooth. Oh. Yeah, the frame rate is top notch. Everything, all the scaling sprites and everything, just everything, the sense of altitude as you go up and down hills. It boggles the mind that some people prefer Jaguar XJ220 over this. There's nothing in that game that is better than this game. I don't understand why you'd prefer that over this, other than maybe, you know, you just grew up playing Jaguar, but it's so good. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna barely squeeze through here. Are there more maps, Picard? Okay, I can accept that. Yeah, what they should have done, what the Outrun people should have done, is just rebranded Lotus 2. You know, just change the car from a Lotus to a Ferrari. Just change the sprite, and that would have been so much better. Of course, the Outrun people knew that Outrun would get bought no matter what because of the name, and so they made little effort. Except on that title screen. The title screen looks magnificent, the one that's featured on the back of the box. Oh boy. So guys, if you haven't heard, this is going to be my last stream for a bit. I am going under the knife tomorrow. I'm having a procedure done to repair a hernia. It's nothing to be worked up about. Hernia surgery is the most commonly done medical procedure in the United States. So I'm not worried about it, but it is an uncomfortable healing process, and I'm hopeful that by Friday I'll be well enough to do Amigos. I'll do Amigos no matter what. It'll just be what sort of degrees of pain I'll be under. Can I roll in? Come on, come on, come on. If I hadn't hit that cart. Congratulations. That's it. That's the closest finish of all time. That's the closest finish of all time. Okay. So let's start up Lotus Turbo Challenge 2. Start up finding my mouse. Here we go. Thank you, Edvin. I like this. It's sort of minstrelly, like a medieval lute player. Oh, I didn't say who this was by. I'll do that in just a second. If there's one thing let's see. I don't believe that Outrun has a pause. Yeah, or maybe P. Yeah. Yeah. I knew I wasted too much time getting started. We'll play the night track again while we listen to this. This one is by oh, it's actually composed and remixed by Barry Leach. Barry Leach is the same guy that wrote it. So yeah, so he did this remix. So that's super awesome. You right, Pix? All right. I was hopeful that it would save my password there. Does anybody happen to know the password for the second level? I could look it up, but my windows are all set. Guess I can look it up on my phone. Pea Soup, thank you, Bomb the Bass. I appreciate it, man. Let's do it. Let's start this again. Give it one more run through. Well, that didn't work. That should have worked though, right? Twilight for the night race. Thank you, Dunk. Yeah, Pea Soup is the fog level. Thank you, Bomb Bass, also. Or Misty. Yeah, it is a code. You're right, Bomb Bass. Night courses are usually my favorite courses in racing games. I love the way that lighting effects work, the background, the lit up city. There's an interesting sort of baritone instrument that it's the thing that's going. I'm not sure what synth sound that is, but it's an interesting sound. I don't know if I've ever played the bonus course before, Bomb the Bass. This is just laid out so perfectly that, like, you know, you don't have to play perfectly, but it's always sort of down to the wire when you get to the checkpoint. Man, I'm just, sorry I'm not talking, I'm just real into this song. It's so good. Barry, he knows what he's doing, apparently. That's right, Picard. Good vibes indeed, man. I'm kind of surprised that, did anybody go see, wasn't there the Chris Husselbeck, didn't he go on like a national tour or something with his Hurricane music? I thought I remembered something like that, like a Video Games Live type thing. But instead of it being like Nintendo and all those games, it was an Amiga Central event. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Bringing it all back home. Man, perfect timing too, because that ends the song. So Docs is a password, lets you play a secret game. Let's check that out. Okay. Oh, this is like the shooting gallery game. I remember this. There's a game on the Spectrum that I played last, or I was going to play, but we ran out of time. It was called Rifle Range, and it's basically this game. So yeah, okay, we're done with that. Coming up next is Apidia. Apidia being one of my favorite. It's as I was looking through these songs, I was like, man, this is like it's all my favorite games. Apidia was the total surprise for me. I couldn't believe how good it was. I mean, it's funny how you can change your 1-up. Of course, we want every every 5,000. Yes, please. Yep. All right. You know, I haven't looked at all of the things yet, so it might. I went as far as I did on that stream, which was not very far at all. There's like 40 songs on this thing. It's a double album. But to me, this is it. This is the number one with a bullet on the Amiga in terms of shooters. It doesn't get any better than this for me. That freaking snail down there. Look at him, breathing fire. Destroy him. Yeah, I can't wait to hear the remix. And again, ECS OCS power, baby. This thing will run on an Amiga 1000. Oh. The Achilles heel in this game, of course, is that your weapons downgrade to the point of uselessness every time you die. Oh, man. You almost want to restart the game when it happens because it's just so hard to battle your way back. Did Husselbeck do this one too, Pix? I'm not surprised. Yeah, or play with cheats. I was so disheartened to see that Aaron's game finally got picked on the Boat and Aaron AGSC category. I always rag him for Awesome, even though I've never played Awesome before, but it just seems lame. The name like Awesome. If your game was Awesome, you wouldn't need to name your game Awesome. People would just know. All right, here, this one is called Apidia Sewers Blast. It was written... So this is Huselbeck. It was nominated by Mark Ramshaw, and it was remixed by Chris Huselbeck. So Huselbeck did it all. We'll mute this. Nice. You know, I'd love it if Matthew was around. If he wanted to come on the stream, I might send him a message on Facebook and let him know that this is going on. You know, we'll pause this real quick. I'm just going to send him a quick message and let him know that I'm streaming. Okay. All right. So, sorry about that. My Hillbilly ISP must have just been confused by me trying to access Facebook while trying to stream. Okay. So, get the game back up here. I actually cannot remember how to switch to my second weapon. Okay, it's this button. How does the charge shot work? I'm trying to hold... Oh, there it is. Just hold the button down. Yeah, I need to utilize that all the time, Pix. Thank you. Oh. I don't know how to do it, Z9K9. I would love to activate my power-up. I guess it's spacebar? Yeah, spacebar. Yeah, I should have just set it on auto at the beginning. Yeah, I think the... Oh man. Keep in mind that I'm playing this on easy difficulty. And I'm still dying all the time. course, Hybris being most known in my mind for being episode 1 of Amigos. Got the laser dabs going. Oh. All right. Well, that's going to do it for Apidia, another great tune. So we're going to shift on over to our next game. All right, and Partyland is on. This is sort of weird. I wonder why this is like this. I don't recall it being that way before, where you select the game you want to play from Workbench. Does that seem normal to you guys? Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Looks like that my frame rate is stabilizing. Oh, okay. Thank you, guys. I would not have known that. Okay, now we need to figure out how to actually start the game. So, F1? Yes. Now, is this the one that was remade for the Amstrad, or was it one of the other? Was it Pinball Dreams? It was Pinball Dreams, wasn't it? Or was it this one? Thank you, Barkbit. Oh, jeez. I'm out of practice with my pinball game. I'm excited to hear what the remix of this is going to sound like, because this is definitely very, like, I don't know, weird. It's a weird tune to choose to remix. It's got like an oompa, like, polka beat to it. Oh, I thought I could flip back up there. Okay, cool, Picard. Thank you. This was never my favorite table because I think too much of it is taken up from the ramp system. Like, the top third of the table is basically unplayable. I thought Beatbox was much better. I think Beatbox is on this. I'm not sure what good tackle means, but I'm assuming that it means it's good. All right, so that's going to do it for the original mix. Now let's listen to the remix, shall we? So this one is by, I need to mark my place.